Hey guys, Brickset here, and welcome back to the channel. I had a birthday a couple days ago, and I had a crazy idea just a few hours before I was going to hang out with friends that I would have them compete in a building challenge, and that might be fun. And then I might make a video on it. This is the video on it. So basically what I did is I put the same Lego pieces in 6 bins, and each person got a bin, and they built something. So I made an entry, and then I have 5 of my friends also did this. We all used the same pieces. You didn't have to use every single piece, but the catch was that each person got a different Lego animal, and they had to incorporate that into their build somehow. And I left the rules kind of vague because I just kind of wanted to see what people would come up with. Boy, did they come up with stuff. So I'm going to go through and review the builds my friends made like they were Lego sets, I guess, and judge them, give them a score. So yeah, here we go. So this is my build. I'm not including myself in the competition, so it doesn't really matter what I give myself in terms of the score, but this is the monkey playground. So I got the monkey and I wanted to build the monkey a little bit of a jungle gym. So we have this kind of tall tree here that the monkey can climb up to, using some studs on the side techniques there to achieve that, obviously. It's ridiculous. There's some shiny pieces that a cool animal fact that I made up is that monkeys like shiny things. So I put some shiny things on there. And then I came up with the justification that monkeys like shiny things. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but that's your cool animal fact of the day. There's a flower in the back for the monkey to pick, and yeah, that's pretty much it. In all honesty, I'd probably give this like a 7 out of 10. It's very well built, like it's very solid, but like it just doesn't do much for me. Like it looks good, but they all look good because it's the same pieces, so the color scheme it works, but yeah, 7 out of 10. So next up we have Kasha, and Kasha got the shark, and she built a little coral reef build. So it's a shark swimming through the ocean, coming across a coral reef. This white piece is a jellyfish, and there's just a lot of vegetation and stuff going on here. Again, it's solidly built, and it looks really good. It's a nice little vignette. There's a nice little story going on here, just kind of building out an environment for the shark. There were a lot of pieces that weren't used though, so I'll have to take that into consideration. But it looks very visually appealing, so we'll give it that. So I'll probably say this was a 7 out of 10 as well. Next up, Rachel made this abstract pig park. It's just kind of a little playground for them to be on and hang out and climb around, I guess. This honestly looks really good. It's very fragile, but it kind of works for the abstract art piece. I don't know, this one's very appealing actually. Though I'm now just realizing how fragile it is. I thought there was another support right between here, but there's not. It's just floating. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 because it is really visually appealing. And while it like doesn't do a whole lot, it's a nice art piece. And then it also has the function of being the pig playground. And it is the better playground. Mine was also a playground, but this is just better. So 8 out of 10. Next up, we have Matt's, and Matt got the horse. And Matt made a magical pony flying to the sky. And I have to give Matt a lot of credit here because he did not have a whole lot to build off of with that horse. I see he kept the saddle on, which if he didn't, he might have had an easier time to kind of put some studs in and then make a base. But he kept the saddle in, and it's basically a horse with wings. And that works pretty well. He had a hard task. I think this was probably the hardest animal to do out of all of them. But what I really wanted to see was Matt rise up to the challenge, and I don't think he did that very well. So I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. It works, but I would have loved to see more. Next up, we have Maya's, and Maya made this little turtle ship for her crocodile or alligator. I don't even know. So you'll see there's a little, it's kind of a turtle, like a giant little sea turtle. So on the bottom, you'll see the little hover mechanism that lets it sort of hover above the air. And then there's a tail light on the back, which is very important. So you can indicate to other drivers where your vehicle is. And then obviously the alligator crocodile just sort of rests on top because the alligator is becoming sentient. So yeah, lots of story going on in this one. So I'll give some points for that, as well as it's very creative, and I do know that it uses all of the pieces, which is kind of amazing. Like, it uses all the pieces, but it uses them very well. Like, none of them seem like they were just kind of put on to use all the pieces. Just all the pieces were used, and that's really cool. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 because it's really good. Honestly, better than anything I could have come up with, and props for the story. Good job, Maya. This last one is from Bella, who actually you might have seen on the channel. We tried to start a podcast about Ninjago a couple of times years ago. I will not link to those videos because do not watch them, but they are there if you want to go find them. And Bella got the little huskies from the Arctic city sets, and Bella made a dog park. Lots of playgrounds in this whole thing, but that's okay. You know, animals, I guess it makes sense. And yeah, so you got the two little dogs here. I guess one of them is supposed to, oh no. I guess one of the dogs is supposed to be jumping over the hoop that I just knocked over. The hoop is connected on just between the studs, so technically that's an illegal building technique, but I don't care, I'm not Lego. So it works, though it is fragile. It is fragile. Another thing that's fragile is this little tower right here. It looks really nice, but I did already break it transporting these. And yeah, there's a little sort of alleyway that the dogs have to maneuver through. This might be a suggestion of a larger obstacle course, a larger maze that they have to run through or something. I don't know how dogs work. But yeah, pretty good. I like the theming. Creative building techniques, but it is a little fragile. So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. If you were paying attention, you'll know that Maya won with her sea turtle alligator hover thing. The theming on this one is just so good, and using all the parts in like good ways. It just like, it works. It makes sense to me. Congratulations, Maya. You won the competition. But thank you to everybody who participated. I hope this wasn't too terrible. You all did some great things, and they were all really cool, honestly, so thank you. If you would like to try this building challenge out for yourself, here are the parts you'll need, and then also one Lego animal. The coolest one you have. Let's go with that. A 10-minute timer. We did 15, but do 10. You don't need more than 10 minutes. But that is going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this and you're new to the channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and I do appreciate it. With that, I will see you in the next one, and have a great day. Bye.